victory. Steve Pierce collected a total of 4 driven in, helping Toronto beat Houston 8-5.
Yeah.
The Atlanta Braves totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-4. The Milwaukee Brewers put together 10 total hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-4. Cesar Hernandez totaled 4 hits overall on the day, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 6-2. The Chicago Cubs had 6 stolen bags in the contest as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 4-3. They now have 6 straight victories. Matt Bowman earned the 3rd W of his season as the Cardinals downed Arizona 2-1. The San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 2-1. The San Francisco Giants bested the visiting Rockies 4-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Hey guys, waiting for the April recap. And we're going with April recap season 2. So let's do this. Don't get copyrighted, so I'll turn down the volume here. We'll start with my leagues. Pitching update, Matt Manning had a strong month of April, posting a 137 ERA with punching out 17 hitters over 19.2 innings. So that's good. Sonny Bias had a good month of April, posting a 1.7 ERA in 32 innings pitched while striking out 20, so that's good. Ron Ugo had an average of 333 at 60 at-bats while driving in 10 runs. He was called up last year, and we might see him again this year. Zach Seppert flung a hot bat in April with a 3.75 ERA and drove in 12 runs and 56 at-bats. Australian AAA pitcher Blue Bills was hit hard with a 5.24 ERA while posting 18 free passes and 22.1 innings pitched. He might need to go back to AA. Matt Hall will have to bounce back after a rough month of April, in which he posted a 5.40 ERA in 20 innings pitched of work. He might have to go back, stay there for a while. But yeah. That's your minor league report. Now your regular season report. So we are in first place right now. 3 games ahead of the Indians, but started series against them. The Indians are 18-12. Royals are 14-15. So 6.5 out. White Sox are 10 games out. And Twins are 11 games out. Angels first place, Astros second, Rangers third, Mariners fourth, and Athletics fifth. White Sox are first, Blue Jays and Yankees are tied for second in the East, followed by the Orioles who are third, and then the Rays are in last place. Now we go to the wild card. Indians and Astros are in first place. And you see Blue Jays, Yankees, and Royals are half a game back. And the Orioles are 1 game back. And you see Rangers, Rays, and Mariners are chasing them. I think the only ones we're back behind right now is the Athletics with 8.5. But they can still catch up. Philadelphia Phillies are in first place, but only with a half-game lead over the Nationals. And then the Braves are 1.5 behind them, the Nats, and then 2 games behind the Nats, and half a game behind the Braves is the Mets. And then 6 games back is the Marlins, who are in last place. I'm in the Central and the National League. Cardinals in first, Cubs are in second, Brewers are in third, fourth, the Reds, fifth, the Pirates. In the West, it's the Rockies in first, followed by the Dodgers and Giants are tied for second. Well, typically. But even the Dodgers have one game up on the Giants right now. Diamondbacks are 2 games behind. And then the Padres are 2.5 back. And the wild card, Cubs and Nationals are leading that. Right now, Blues are half a game back. And now it's time to check out your player of the months. First for the National League. Pitcher of the month for Hugh Darvish. Paul Goldschmidt was your player of the month. For the rookie of the month for the Cincinnati Reds was in the National League was Nick Schultz. In the American League, the pitcher of the month was Rick Pasquale, followed by Mike Trout, player of the month, and for your from your Tigers, Brendan McKay. 3 home runs, 12 RBIs, and 385 batting average. This guy is really good. He's on the bench right now, but he will probably pick up. And you see his numbers like last year, and this was in 16 games he played when he's called up. Had 5 home runs and 16 RBIs, and right now he's at 13 RBIs and 3 home runs. So home runs are definitely picking up for him. He's definitely ready. And he's averaging like 400, so we're definitely going to be using him a lot. And also really for us right now, you can see Jose Abreu is getting a lot of votes, and so is Marlon Gonzalez. Juan McKay is also getting votes for us, and Devin Travis is getting votes. Third base is Matt Chapman's getting votes. Shortstop Iglesias is getting votes. Benintendi, of course, getting votes. Buxton's getting votes. Nobody's waiting for us, but that's okay, because Tigers right now, but relievers, you know, that's good news for us. If nobody's aware, this could be bad news for us, but we are in first place, so yeah. And complete the acquisitions. We're gonna go to the DL and see how many people are injured. So for us, nobody is on the bench. Kansas City, no one. Twins, no one. LA, no one. Athletics pulled muscle for one of my lead prospects in the back. Trim bicep for Seattle Sky. Still no major league prospect. MCL Spade. Soder inflammatory. Still no one. Still no one. Brian McKay. Brian McCann. Lactate muscle strain. 1 to 6 days. So finally some major league is injured. And this guy's on Popoli. He's 1 to 6 days. Drew Hutchinson's back to this. He's 1 to 6 days. Kevin Meyer, 2 to 3 months with a fractured arm. Louis Dunn is 1 to 2 months with a broken forearm. Nothing on there. That's a minor league prospect, but he has short shoulders. 1 to 6 months. Arizona Diamondbacks. They have everybody injured. Bruce Tan, 1 to 6 months. Short shoulders, 1 to 6 months. 1 to 6 months, 6 days for a blister on the finger. So if you play for the Arizona Diamondbacks, you're just gonna get injured. Kawaki's nothing. Tyson Ross, 1 to 6 months with a strained finger. Eric Hosmer Brain ligament in the knee. 1 to 2 weeks. That might be the biggest injury so far. Massive muscle strained shoulder. 1 to 6 days. So he might be coming back. And Alfredo Rodriguez. 1 to 2 months. Broken finger. Chris Archer. 1 to 2 weeks from head contusion. 9 days on the DL. That might be a big one. So no big injuries there. That's his score. Michael Coupler, 1 to 6 days with pulled right muscle. And yeah. Now I'm back to square one. So yeah. I just want to put in the overview, and so yeah. So I'll be starting a series with I'll just finish the series with Baltimore, and then I'll be starting a series with Cleveland. So yeah, when main recap happens or when I decide to post the game. Bye.